Today we have the beautiful Pamela Anderson, respectfully giving me my first direction back in the 90s watching Baywatch. But she's more recently known for not wearing any makeup. What a fucking legend. Let's see what the insecure men's had to say. I wonder if the plastic boob job is still an original bag or it's leaked and been swapped for an organic eco-friendly version.
Oh.
Weird cunt. John Voight in a dress. Cunt with hair. Looks like a middle-aged man. Middle-aged man cunt. She hasn't been around the block, she owns the block. Blockhead cunt. My, she didn't age well now, did she? Really, you cunt. Sun damage. All cunt. Lol, enough of them no makeup, it's all like you now.
That dude looks literally like a troll. I'm like doing this video about the kind of trend of trolling trolls. And I'm all for it. Because a lot of these trolls probably should be, you know, not trolling. I'm just saying, I mean, it's easy to hide behind your computer and look like a troll and go on trolling other people. That must be convenient. I don't know, but like I'm like all for all of these. I don't have any followers yet, and who knows if I ever will. But it will be, if I ever do get any, it will be inevitable and predictable that there's going to be some mofo trolls. And a lot of times trolls hide behind their anonymity, you know. But I'm just saying, a lot of them probably, you know, wouldn't want to be exposed. Because who does that? Like who just, I mean, don't you have a life? Like, aren't you doing your own shit and out and enjoying your life? Like, you're just sitting around talking, like the whole concept of just even like, I mean, it's almost like you almost kind of feel embarrassed for them, because if you've got nothing better to do with your time than troll other mofos, right? For whatever reason, it's kind of giving like strong loser vibes. Just saying. And obviously, I mean, I doubt they would like it being done onto them if they were out putting themselves out there, but they don't practice the biblical quote, do unto others as you would do unto yourself, because a lot of people don't. I'm just saying.
This is women's response to Catherine Zeta-Jones. Let's go. Can't hide the shriveling armpits. Might as well put clothes on. Gravity is starting. Underarms too.
Oh, nope.
Harsh and very aging look.
Okay. Yeah.
She looks old.
Yeah, okay.
What's growing out of her ears? She sure has some low-hanging... Too much loose skin on show for me. Not aging well. And that very black hair just too harsh.
Really?
Old looking. She was a very beautiful woman.
Nope.
She looks terrible for 55, and she's had work done. Once so beautiful. She looks older than 55.
Nope.
This is women's response to...
These mofos really cannot be doing this. Okay, like, oh my God, like, no. Because, no. Like, obviously they must be deluded or something. because they must not have an accurate version. That's what's happening. Everything's getting all messed up because people are getting conditioned. They're so conditioned to seeing celebrities with filters on and all this plastic surgery and all this stuff that when celebrities look like real people, then all of a sudden like they get all and I think they're kind of deluded because they don't have an accurate self-assessment of like what's going on with themselves. Like, and even if they were like spectacular looking and had the most perfect flawless skin and they weren't old themselves and like decrepit themselves, I'm just saying, okay, like who still even does that? What's going on internally with your own psyche that you have to sit around and like freaking say negative comments about people, even if the people did look jacked up. I mean, because nowadays, like with plastic surgery, people are making themselves look very peculiar. And they're trying to compete with AI filters and models and just all this stuff. Real people will never be able to compete with the AI, okay? It's delusion to think so. But people get conditioned by this stuff. And so if someone shows any kind of crow's feet or any kind of normal signs of human aging and all this stuff, the trolls come out at night. I'm just saying. And they're just probably sitting around. Like, I don't know. Something's weird because look at, she looks exceptional. Like in reality, Catherine Zeta-Jones looks exceptional for being in her 50s. Like, she looks infinitely better than a lot of those other women commenting on her. I'm just saying. So I'm going to start reading some of these comments. It says, wait, we've got to worry about our armpits now? No one hates harder than a person who hates themselves. So weird. Aging woman being rude about another woman who is aging? I love this trend of shaming keyboard shamers. Bitch, I'm agree with you on that 100%. I'm all for this because it's like, okay, dimming someone's light doesn't make yours shine brighter. True that. True that. How is this helping you? What, 2 seconds? Any of these women would kill for being half as beautiful as Catherine. That's true. Probably all have something in their bio about Christianity, kindness, or being a proud grandma. Okay. You'd think us old chicks would be more supportive, but no. Catherine Zeta-Jones is beautiful. She doesn't look 25 because she's 55. That doesn't negate the fact that she's gorgeous. Okay, true. Women insulting other women always boils down to jealousy. Like, always. Okay. I mean, I did a whole video about women, like, being mean to other women. I'm just saying I'm going to actually have that link at the end because, dude, this is an example of this. Internalized misogyny is a hell of a drug, apparently. Damn, these mofos. I am agreeing with all these mofos, okay? My fave is their poses to match. It's so crazy to me that these are mature women. I know, right? Hey, women, uplift women. No one else is going to do it. True that, dude. Like, seriously. If you're happy and love yourself, you don't just shit talk people like this. Catherine Zeta-Jones has always been an exceptionally beautiful woman, and she still is. I mean, it's true. Old boomer women were each other's competition for a husband. They can't let it go. They will never be part of the sisterhood. It's bad enough that men shame women. Now we have women shaming other women. It's rather disgusting. I agree. What the hell? Reading these comments, being snarked out about such a gorgeous woman is sad and embarrassing for me as a woman and a human. Competitiveness, jealousy, and insecurity, and people who don't like themselves much, I'm guessing, but who knows? She is still more attractive. I mean, the biggest enemy to women are other women. I mean, I don't know. I'm like agreeing with a lot of these mofos. Every single woman who commented negative things hates themselves. These are hysterical, the delusion. They all look like moods. I mean, dude, like, I mean, it can go on and on and on. I'm serious. And a lot of these, it's true. Like, what the hell? Like, Okay, let's check out another one of these. Okay.
This is Men's response to Millie Bobby Brown. Let's go. Trigger warning, there are several disparaging comments about her body. Also, side note, any reference to breakfast foods is about her body. She is not that pretty. She is as average as they come. Nothing too special. Ew, Flappy. I think I'll make flapjacks for supper tonight.
Ew.
Pancakes. Blah!
Nope.
Kind of saggy for a young gal. Went from 16 to 35. Deathlook are them.
What?
Girl looks 30 already.
That guy was cute, but...
Got some flapjack.
No.
She aged 30 years.
No.
Mid.
No.
She's 37 already?
Nope.
I can fit a tractor in between there.
Nope.
She is 40?
Nope. Okay. So this is what my cousin wrote when I sent her. I sent her that link. She's like, the nerve of these MF so-called men that all look like they jumped out the coffin to post a comment.
Yeah. Right, the text that you would get from Holly Holm or someone you respect versus the text that you get from some fat slob sitting there eating Cheetos, farting into their hands. The same person. Like, it looks the same as on text, but it's just, you're going to get like some people that just want to hurt your feelings because they suck and their life is terrible. Like, I've never met a hater that's doing great. Like, there's no haters that are like, man, my fucking life is awesome. But you know what I like doing? I like going on YouTube and I just go make comments that just try to hurt someone's feelings. I just try to cut them to the bone. Say fucked up shit about dead relatives and what they did wrong. Like, those people are all just losers. Just fucking losers, you know? I mean, there's just no way around it. That's all they are.
It was so foreign to me because, I mean, in wrestling, like, I did wrestling, I did soccer, volleyball, swimming, like, I never ever heard anyone be discouraging. Like, no one ever came to me and was like, "Fuck you, you suck."
Yeah, you know.
And now it's like
you wouldn't get that from someone who was a fan or someone. Even if someone's from an opposing team and like she ain't shit, they're just saying that because they want to beat you. You know, it's like, but the haters that you're dealing with online, there's a lot. Look, life is fucking complicated. It's hard to get right. And as you're seeing with your very difficult career, there's a lot of like decisions to be made. You can fuck it up. You got to build back up again. Try, and you're a smart person who's strong and successful. For losers, life is impossible. It's impossible. And so they go through life just angry and depressed and sad and failing at everything they do, but they still have a phone. Or they still have a laptop. And like, you fucking cunt, you fucking loser. And that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. When you're getting all that anger. You don't even know this person. Why are they angry at you? Because they're angry at life. Because life has fucked them in the ass. That's why they're angry. They're angry at life because they got dealt a shit existence, right? They have bad genetics. They have a bad family. They have a bad job. They live in a bad neighborhood. They have bad people around them. They feel bad. Everything's wrong. But they still get to talk. They still get to talk shit, and they still get to type mean things out. That's why you can't read comments, because it's fucking hard. The only thing you could do is inspire with your work, with what you do, and you do that already. You know, and you're a human being. You're gonna make mistakes, and you're gonna do things right, and you're gonna do things wrong, and you're gonna have these epic moments, and you're gonna have these failures, because that's just a part of like doing things that are complicated.
I agree with Joe here. For reals, man. Because he's calling out those mofo trolls. He's calling out those trolls. And because who does that? I mean, like, literally, who does that? And obviously, he's talking to some lady that's on his show. Obviously, if you're going to be on the Joe Rogan show, you probably did had some sort of high achievement, more than likely, because he doesn't really talk to just random people off the street, not necessarily, unless something unusual or exceptional happened. You know, I'm just saying, okay, so I think he was talking to some exceptional female athlete or something like, I don't even know, something like that. and she was talking about like the trolls, you know, and I'm like, it's so true. Like who, ew, like, and that's the thing though. He's saying that a lot of these people, they've been dealt bad things, whatever. But you know, I think that like a lot of people, they don't have to be doing that. You know, all the energy they expend trolling, they could expend making themselves feel better about themselves, working out, like working on their self-esteem, supporting. I mean, they could expend the same amount of energy supporting people and being inspiring and positive as they do negative. And even if, you know, because we all have choices. We all have free will and we have choices, and we don't have to. And I feel like, and then their negativity just feeds in on itself. They're just because I don't think hating and saying negative comments is a true source of self-esteem. You know, I don't think it's, I think feeling good about yourself and helping other people feel good about themselves is a more sustainable source of self-esteem, you know, like, and it's, you know, you kind of feel sad for these people that's what they're choosing to do with their time and energy and their life force, to sit around, make negative comments, you know. I'm just saying, yeah. So I agree with them in here, and I'm happy, like, it's probably gonna happen more and more too, like, mofos trolling trolls, you know, and you know, they can make better choices, which would actually ultimately end up improving their own lives, ironically, instead of keeping them in the pit of like misery that they're in, that they need to do this. Just saying.